Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to the Sister Starcraft English commentary. You're going to be watching the Laddernet series, games between Flash and random pro gamers on the internet. Today we're going to be having a very special pair of players, Flash versus DM.net, one of the semi-amateur, semi-pro kind of player. I'm going to just put him slightly behind players like Noob and Zelle, but he's, on Laddernet he's still quite strong as well. I think maybe the same rank as Flash. Nowadays Flash is around the 20th ranked, so he's actually not in the top 10 not top 5 anymore. He's actually not been playing a lot of Starcraft lately, but yeah, let's hope for some nice games. Flash is not going to be participating in ASL's round of 16, and that's a bummer for all of you who actually want to have him participate, but I don't think that he's up to it right now. He's got his hit and miss against various players, but I think it's still quite a league away until you can actually reach the kind of caliber to actually play in the round of 16 or even the preliminaries. I'm not so sure about the round of 24 either. Anyways, what do I want to show you here today? First of all, this is going to be the map Polypoid, 4-player map, and just gonna quickly show you the win rate out of the all lifetime stats here for Terran players on Polypoid. They enjoy a 51, almost 52% win rate, so slightly advantage for Terran coming into this map. And we shall see. Looks like we're going to be having Flash spawning at the left side in the white color. His opponent DM.net spawning on the right side in the green color. And by the way, I've had I think at least one more game of DM.net in the Laddernet series. So just go ahead and go to my YouTube channel. Click on videos page and just at the bottom right, I think at the top right, you're going to be having like a kind of like a eyeglass icon. Just click on that and you will be able to actually just look for specific games and just look for DM.net or DM.net. I think you would find him, or just cycle through the playlist a little bit here. Looks like Flash is going to be coming out with a relatively early SV scout, able to find his opponent right away, and he's going to have to adjust. By the way, this game is kind of guaranteed to be epic. I'm going to give it something like how should I say, maybe a 1 fire or 2 fire. So I hope that is gonna incentivize you to actually hang out here and watch this game entirely with me. It looks like the SCV is gonna get chased away by the probe. Some small action between the SCV and the probe, but nothing serious for the time being. Inside of Flash's main, we're gonna be seeing very standard stuff here. We're gonna be having the first factory, and the Marine is gonna get produced here. For DM.net, he's gonna be going for Dragoon first. Not yet upgrading his range, and he's gonna be saving up his gas, I think, for something. You can see that the range is not going up at all. He's gonna be saving for an expansion. There you go. Anyways, expansion is right in the face of Flash here, and he may need to make adjustment. He's got a single Marine, and he's gonna float his building out, and he's gonna expand himself. I feel like, what do I feel like? I guess I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there could have been a possibility for Flash to actually kind of cut corners there. Maybe not go for that early Marine and expand right away, but he's going to be a little bit safe as well because his opponent is going to be scouting very quickly here. Looks like the probe is going to get chased away by the Marine. On the other side of the map, we're going to be seeing the Dragoon finishing the job with the scouting SCV. This core is about 15% done. We're going to be having a bunker coming up now for Flash. He wants to be, quite safe against any kind of initial attacks, and he knows that Dragoon range is rather delayed. If Dragoon range is delayed, I guess he's going to just put up a bunker anyways. We're going to be having a first vulture come out. This vulture is going to escape the path of the Dragoon. The Dragoon is not going to be able to see it, and we're going to be having DM.net just poking the bunker. He wants to see if there's an expansion. He's not able to see it. And so he's gonna, I think, a little bit. Oh, what's happening here? He's gonna back up a bit. And where's the vulture? There's the vulture coming around, going the long way, and it looks like DM.net is gonna just block the path here. This Nexus is gonna complete now. Probe's gonna get saturated. We're gonna be having more Dragoon coming down south here. The vulture's gonna arrive and take some shots. Gonna try to get on the high ground at the last minute. DM.net is gonna be able to hold here, where he's gonna try to surround from the other side of the map. He knows that his Dragoon range is not yet done, so he's gonna just take this chance. Oh my God, the vulture almost escaped. But it's gonna get trapped on the other side of the map. It's gonna try to go around, and let's see who's gonna be able to catch it. Dragoon need to attack. What a bad miss there from DM.net, who is actually not able to catch the vulture, and the vulture will get repaired. The game is gonna stabilize slightly here. That was very unfortunate for the Protoss player. Let's take a look at Flash's base. He's gonna be going for mine research. The first tank is coming out, and he's going for his what I term the light S push here. It's very, you know, similar to what Light would do at this time around. The game is going to be going forward with 4 Marines, 1 tank, and possibly 2 vultures. First of all, he's going to repair this first vulture. Dragoon's going to try to hold it on this high ground. Of course, Dragoons don't have range, and he's going to reveal to himself that there's going to be Marines moving up, and Flash is not careful. He moved a single Marine before he was actually able to attack. Anyways, the tank's going to be falling. The tank is almost a Dragoon to do the shot. It would do the shot. It's going to back up here. The vulture's going to try to chase it. We're going to be having a second Dragoon coming out, and usually there's going to be like a robe, an ops here to actually block or something like that. But for the time being, we're going to be having a small engagement. Flash is not able to successfully kill it. He needs to actually kill the vulture now and the mine. The vulture almost dead. The vulture is going to die. But that was a crazy explosion. But at the last minute, it looks like Flash is going to get repelled here. We do have a shuttle. This shuttle is completely for scouting purpose. It doesn't have anything inside. The SCVs are not even running away, and you know, Flash is just completely chilling here. He's going to try to surround his enemy with vultures. Some vultures run by. Possibly we're going to be having observatory, and the Reaver's going to be coming south. This shuttle is able to see a lot of stuff. We are going to be having vulture speed. The Nexus comes up. Very interesting. Can this Nexus get saved here, because the vultures have already started to attack, and more mines going to get laid. Dragoon's going to try to come out one by one here. That's a very unfortunate move. He almost lost everything here, but at last he's going to come out. The shuttle may need to come out and actually pick up the Dragoons one by one and land them by ground to this other side of the map. We are going to be having Flash pressuring. No, he's not going to pressure. He's not going to pressure. The shuttle's going to pick up. He needs to pick up the Dragoons. He's going to pick up 2 Dragoons. No, he's going to pick up Dragoon and the shuttle and the Reaver. This Nexus is going to get up, I think. So that's going to be fine. He's going to try to go over the Observer. Is going to be coming up as well. We do have the first Observer. We're going to be having 4 gateways coming down. Flash is going to be going for double factory, and I think this base is going to get saved. It's going to be very careful. Looks like there is going to be a mine explosion, and that's very careless, I think, for DM.net. But he's going to be able to finally save this base. He's going to be super careful. Mine's going to get cleared now. Vulture's going to try to come around and look for some kind of run by. They're going to try to have a run by. 3 Vultures going to be very tough to fight against. Looks like they're going to try to get inside this area, but nice mine explosion. They will get on this high ground. We have a single Dragoon. It's going to have to snipe the weak Vulture. There's the weak Vulture there. Looks like some stuff exploded there. And the last minute things going to be clearing out. And looks like DM.net is going to be able to finally go for his expansion behind his Flash. He's once again making a lot of tank. This is his signature build, I feel, these days, to go for the +1 weapons and just build purely tanks. Probes going to get caught here. We're going to be having a single Reaver on high ground. It will snipe out 1 Vulture. Maybe 1 more Vulture is going to get sniped. But that was a lot of probe getting destroyed in the process. After the battle is over, DM.net is 66 supply, Flash is 61. The internet is going to vacate his base now. Oh my god, almost exploding the mine. And he's going to try to go for harassments. Do we have Goliaths? We don't have. We're just going to be having purely tanks. Flash is looking for that timing attack once again. These tanks are not siege. Actually, you don't really need to siege at this point. When you have that many tanks and a lot of turrets around. So looks like he's going to try to come out here. The tank's going to be just looking for some kind of run by from the air here. Looks like there's going to be none. So we're going to be having just a Reaver controlling the outside area of Flash's base. Behind this, what is the Protoss player going to be going up here? Just a lot of gateway, and finally he's going to be going to City of Balloon and Forge here, upgrading a little bit his ground forces. And looks like Flash is going to be building a lot more factories and start to make many vultures. These tanks are not siege, and Dragoon's going to try to take attack here. And looks like siege mode is about just 30% done, man. Looks like these tanks going to just completely back up. We have nothing inside the bunker, which is going to lay a couple of mines just to buy some time here. I think that, DM.net could actually push a little bit with his Dragoons and Reaver, but he's not going to do that. Vulture's going to try to, once again, to open this corridor up, and there's going to be some blockage. Looks like the Vultures get, intercepted in the middle map. They're going to try to look for some kind of other openings, but there are going to be no openings here. Behind this, what are we seeing inside of the Protoss base? Is going to be having a Forge upgrade coming out. City of Balloon has not yet started. He's going to be just going for gravitic drive. So, I mean, speed shuttles is going to be the name of the game here. And Flash is preparing inside of his base as well for the upcoming push. He's making a lot of units. He starts to make some Goliaths. +1 weapons is almost, I think Flash just push. He would just push hard when +1 weapons is up, I think. And that's going to be very devastating. And DM.net will need to actually time his Zelle out with leg. I think at the same time that this push is going to start, it looks like Flash has already come out. Is it going to be fun expanding? I think it's going to just try to push right on. Double Reaver start to come out now. It looks like Flash need to see that there's a Reaver here. It looks like the Reaver gets picked up, and I think Shadow with speed is going to complete at some point. But anyways, we're going to be having Dragoons just holding this side of the map, and high ground advantage is going to be gained by the... what is going to say by the Protoss player. He's going to back up a bit here with some Shadow, and Reaver is going to be hanging out here in the back, and looks like we're going to be having Some Goliaths getting snipers, but the tank is advancing very, very nicely. He need to pick up all of the Reavers. Dragoons is melting like crazy on this side of the map, and do we have reinforcement from the back? We are going to be having just 2 Reavers holding this area, and more Butchers is going to get sniped here. Very, very nice shot from New, but Flash's army is going to be coming. He's going to be having +1 weapons, and this time he's going to try to shell the Reaver. He's going to try to take some shot, maybe one more shot. He takes one good shot to take out one more tank. We need to have Zelle with leg. Now Zelle with leg is almost completed, but not yet fully, fully finished here. Reaver still doing a lot of good shot, and he needs to pick up both of the Reaver, and he's doing good shot to actually drive Flashes back. This Dragoon's going to be positioning it to actually stop any kind of reinforcement. We're going to be having Zelle dropping from the sky to bleed out the tanks here. A lot of tanks will get bleeded. That tank is still alive. He's going to do one more shot. One Reaver was sniped in the process, and we're going to be having Zelle exploding in the mine space. A lot of battles going to be happening over, and looks like this force is going to try to clear up the mine and stop any kind of reinforcement. Do we have any tanks here? We don't have any tanks, and Zelle is going to try to buy some time. Reaver's going to take a shot against tank on the high ground. It kills both the tank and the vultures here. So how many tanks do we have remaining for Flash? He's got 3 tanks. He's got more than 3. He's got about 5. Zelle's going to be doing once again a mine drag. The mines are glitching together. This second mine is going to be hitting a lot of forces, so that's going to be very good. He's going to drop more Zelle here and do some 6 shot. The Reaver needs to actually attack these turret maybe. Now the Reaver's going to back on behind. He's going to be having a small engagement, and it looks like these forces from DM.net is not able to stop Flashes. Flash is advancing very fiercely, but he's got only 3 tanks remaining. Zelle coming out from all sides, and these tanks are going to get cleared out with only Zelle. Yeah, some nice mine explosion. Reinforcement from Flash, not able to save it. But these are actually bleeding out fast. Need to back up and wait for the Dragoons to support here. He's going to try to kill some reinforcement from the left side. Is going to come forward. And Flash is going to get cornered from both angles. We need to have more forces coming from this side. And Flash is going to try to come out of scope with some tanks. He needs to actually micro a little bit better. Dragoons going to try to just come down side and buy some time. There's small engagement happening. Zelle needs to surround the tank. He's not really surrounded the tank. And some tanks are damaged but not yet fully destroyed. And once again, Flash is going to be to clear out these Zelle's very nicely. Good micro battles from both the players. And look at these tanks going to come from the back, and sometimes going to explode. But I think the number of Zelle's is falling down as well. Flash actually, they cannot afford to have these without siege. And at last, it looks like units are going to get cleared out. Let's take a look at this, at the upgrade situation. Looks like Protoss got +1 weapons, and Terran's got +1 weapon. Terran is going to be going up to +1 armor. Protoss is going to be going for +1 armor as well. So both the players actually eye for eye, nail for nail, teeth for teeth, skin for skin there. We're going to be having an expansion coming up for DM.net. He's got that area nicely controlled. These vultures from Flash is pushing way too much, I feel. The command center is going to going up for Flash. What is he going to be making in terms of technology? Of course, just upgrading stuff. Yeah, these fortifications from Flash have been destroyed. Vultures need to find another way to deal some harassment. We're hearing some scanning from Flash, and Flash knows about the bottom right of the screen. This cannon is completed by the time the vultures arrive, but he's going to try to lay some mines here to stop any kind of Dragoon reinforcement. He's going to try to get on high ground. We do have a single cannon. These vultures are fresh from the factory. They're very strong, and they will surely take out the cannon. The cannon is almost dead. Looks like the cannon is able to take down just some units, but not enough here. And looks like Flash is able to actually stop this cannon from going up as well. It looks like not new DM.net, we need to reinforce from the sky. He's gonna pick up a Reaver and more forces, and he's gonna try to save his base. Flash is gonna be higher slightly on similar supply as DM.net. But yeah, for the time, both players gonna be just gearing up for the next part of the game here. This command center from Flash is going to complete. He's already started to saturate with some forces. We're going to be having, what is it, Reaver, a single Reaver, and Zelle. And looks like the vultures are going to try to focus their attention on the Nexus, but it will not fall. The Nexus is safe, and I think all of these vultures will die. So Flash has lost a good chunk of his vulture forces and engagement. We're going to be having the Net controlling this left corridor, so no reinforcement in terms of vultures can actually get there. Probes need to get transferred. He's going to transfer probes by land. He's going to transfer probes, and we're going to be having Templar Archive going up with a lot of, I think, Templars coming up. So it looks like Flash is scanning once again. He want to make sure he can actually catch those probes around. Looks like the Dragoons need to get involved. What the heck is DM.net doing? He's gonna slightly get together, and probes need to get away. Oh my god, the probes gonna get caught in the action. What are you goddamn kidding me or not? These vultures are blind as well. Anyways, we do have a Reaver on high ground. Reaver's gonna do some shot, and that shot was not good. We need to have another shot. Dragoon's gonna be reinforcement. He's gonna be eating up a lot of mines. There's so much mine. There is so much mine. Are you kidding me? There's another mine here. Looks like these vultures gonna get on high ground, and Nexus is almost dead, and DM.net which is poor. Where is his shuttle? I don't see shuttle anywhere. He had a shuttle there, but I don't think he had a Reaver as well. But this Nexus is gonna fall, and everything's gonna destroy, and that's gonna delay DM.net severely. And you can see that Flash is gonna be catching up in terms of supply here. These vultures will fall, but I don't think that DM.net would actually be able to gain back the losses that he had to face with that attack. We're gonna be having vultures try to have him run by here. possibly on this high ground, but there's going to be some probes. It looks like the probe saturation from the internet is very poor. It's very, very poor, and Flash is looking forward to do some strike again at some point in future. These probes are doing distance mining, not very, very good. Vultures are doing good harassment. So Flash is slow showing us a different kind of playstyle this time around. He's going to be going for a lot of vulture harassment. Usually Flash is the guy who's really, really turtlish, but this game he is very much, you know, in control. He's very, very active, and these probes are doing distance mining. Are you kidding me or what? Why you play such like a noob? When you have this base actually going up like this, you need to stop it from mining. Not, the probes should not be actually mining around the, you know, these areas. You need to actually stop the probes near the nexus. Yeah, but anyways, I guess the pressure from a live game is very, very much, you know, weighing on the history. We're going to be having some storm against this base. That's going to be very good. Templar is going to do some storms on the high grounds. Zelle's going to try to come in and clear the tanks, but it looks like at the last minute, all of the tanks get saved. All the tanks get saved. We're going to be having more forces coming over from this side of the map. This time, by the time, he's going to be able to siege, though. So I think that was not a good attack. The Jungle's going to need to get up on high ground, and Flash sees it. He's going to siege now. What are you doing with his forces? They're going to melt like butter, like peanut butter or like butter chicken. Anyways, we're having high template in the back that has some energy. You need to get on the high ground. What are you doing? Get on the high. What are you doing? Micro your stuff. He's gonna be able to cast a storm, but that was a weak ass storm. Not able to do anything, and Flash is ahead by about 50 supply. I feel like the game is gonna be ending sooner. There's gonna be very few opportunity here for our friend. What's his name? DM the net to actually do any kind of damage, and Flash is going to try to take out the last of the bases here. If you actually clear this base, the game is going to be over here, because Protoss could be down to just 4 bases. Dragoons reinforcing on the side of the map, but it's going to be on the low ground. We're going to be having Shadow landing stuff from the sky here. Zealot bombing all over everything. It looks like this might be the final battle. Flash, if he wins this battle, the game is definitely for sure GG. Some sick you know, attacks happening, and GG by the internet. We're going to be having the victor here being Flash. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Bye bye.